much time do you spend on your phones every day? Now I want you to think, how much of that time do you spend on social media, such as Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok? As you're scrolling and see a beautiful model or a really toned athletic body, what comes to mind? Do you feel insecure, maybe a little jealous? These pictures of an Instagram-worthy, perfect life fill your mind with self-doubt and insecurity. So why do we spend so much of our time on it if it's just hurting our confidence? Now I want you to imagine your life without that constant reminder of a perfect life. Is it something you want? Is it something you've thought of? This speech is to help persuade you into believing that social media is a toxic habit that shouldn't be endorsed or encouraged. We have all fallen victim to the endless stream of social media. Don't you want to escape the ordinary and live the best possible life you can? If so, this speech is for you. In this speech, I will tell you the negative effects social media brings and share some reasons as to why people feel the need for it. First of all, social media can have a serious impact on our happiness and increase depression-like symptoms. According to the article, The Pros and Cons of Quitting Social Media by SCL Health, studies have shown that social media can have a negative effect on your life satisfaction and subjective well-being. Evidence also suggests that social media is linked to depressive symptoms. But what it doesn't show is the behind-the-scenes moment. When people post a picture of their new car or the new job they got, they don't tell you about the job applications that they put in or the hours worked in order to get that car. And that's something we don't realize every day. We often question ourselves and question our happiness just because of that picture. So why do we put up with social media? Another article justifying this evidence is Are We Allowing Social Media to Dictate Our Happiness? By Kristen Mueller, a medical doctor. Fuller mentions that research studies have shown that teens who use social media for more than 2 hours a day show tendencies toward mental health disorders, such as depression and anxiety. Why do we do this? To meet society's nowadays standards. Why do we compromise our happiness for this? It's time for a change. Furthermore, social media can harmfully impact our sleep schedule and keep us from settling down. In the article 6 Ways Social Media Affects Our Mental Health by Sabrina Barr, a research analyst who interviews medical professionals, Dr. Bono says getting worked up will increase anxiety or envy from what we see on social media, keeps the brain on high alert, preventing us from falling asleep as well. We get so swept up in the moment that we don't realize that we're staying up past our bedtime or the time we need to go to bed for work the next morning. We spend so much time comparing our lives to others that we don't realize we are doing it. Our brains get put on hyperdrive and we fall victim to social media. Sleep Station mentions that the blue light emitted by mobile phones affects our melatonin levels more than any other wavelength does. It signals to your brain that it is daylight, melatonin production is suppressed, and sleep becomes delayed. We can't sleep, then we won't be productive the next day. It decreases our energy and the way we think. Social media is causing us to be these mindless zombies, and it's time for a change. On the other side of things, people claim social media is a way of feeling connected with people. Is a way of feeling connected with others and meeting new people. In the article 11 Reasons Why People Love and Use Social Media by Kevin Mueller, he explains how people are constantly learning and wanting that feeling of connection with other humans. He states how people find this connection through social media by liking, posting, commenting, and following other people. However, in the article How to Make More Friends Without Social Media, the author illustrates the different ways people can connect outside of social media. Some examples that he mentioned were through clubs, social gatherings, trips, work, and friends of friends. You can connect on deeper levels at social events and have a common interest right off the bat. There are plenty of other ways to connect that people don't think of, and we automatically assume social media is the number one way. People before the 2000s were doing it, so why can't we now? Why have we fallen so far down? In review, I have told you how social media can affect your life, cause depression, unhappiness, and address other ways to connect with people besides through social media. Next time you're scrolling on your phone and see someone getting a new car or a new job or doing something fun, think to yourself, why do I continue to go through this? I want you to find happiness through your life, the people around you, and from within yourself, not from that little picture on your screen. Enjoy your life. Don't compare your life with anyone else, because nobody knows what somebody's truly going through, and that is why you shouldn't have social media. Thank you.